And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay, and that'll set him back 5. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Rodgers now on first down. He'll get this to Lazard. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Rodgers going to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A very solid gain of 27. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He finds Randall Cobb on the completion. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Touchdown! It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To throw is Simeon. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Boy, you're already down on the scoreboard, and now, Charles, you go out there, very first play, throw the interception. That defense, they're going to have to bow up.
Yeah, and let's see how they handle this, because we always talk about reverting back to what you practice. Well, you practice these situations. It's called sudden change. You don't expect to be out there this fast, but you are. Do you go out there with poise, or do you go out there with panic? Panic could get you scored on again.
First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. They go screen with Dillon. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56. Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off of play action, Simeon. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On 4th down, Simeon. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Rodgers looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From his goal line here, Simeon. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Simeon. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Simeon. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Simeon now to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back. He rifles one that's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
2nd down and 4.
4 down, check, 4 down.
Running the toss here to Dillon. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. He hits Adams complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Rodgers. That's complete, right side to Lazard. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. Now Rodgers. A quick hitter complete. It's Adams. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it's a Packers touchdown. It's Devontae Adams hauling it in from Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Fighting his way through contact. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football. So are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started, and off we go from Lambeau. On the return, it's Taylor. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a play fake. Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On play action, Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Now it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are. And now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. Very fortunate to get another shot. Here's 2nd and goal. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Packers have taken the early lead. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd and 2, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And out across midfield down to the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Here we go. Right here, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51. 11.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain. Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Dillon on the counter. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On play action, now Rodgers. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. First down and a little extra for Mostert. Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, 52 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week. Yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Gold now out to kick it away. On the return from his end zone, Malik Taylor. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. To throw, it's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Rodgers again now. He's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Right. 53-19. 54 Mike. All right, T. Let's. All right, T. 54 Mike.
Now Rodgers.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And the 49ers are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo.
That swung out to Mostert.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
51's the Mike. 51's the Mike. It's our field. 21.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
I got you. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd.
He'll swing this out to Mostert.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. 13. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he fires one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 30. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They give to Dillon out of the gun, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Packers take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Extra point try now for Crosby. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Garoppolo looks to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, a great grab by Kittle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 22 yards there, a first down. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On third down, Mitchell. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Garoppolo on first down. Buying time to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
51, Mike 51, record.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Garoppolo looking to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Don't get nervous. Yeah, this. The mic, boy, 51. Watch the screen.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Rodgers. And it's complete to Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 14.
That one good for 26 and a first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got a man open. It's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Packers have taken the lead.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way full steam, and he broke that one up.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 30. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, they go with a slant that time, 15 yards and a first down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Sliding out of the pocket. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Fights him off. He's still on his feet. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
78 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Rodgers throwing here. Rolling to his left. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. They'll run a toss here with Dillon.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Back to throw, Rodgers. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. The kick by Crosby is good. And that will push the lead up to double.